Hey, what's up, guys? This is Gabriel. I'm the head of the Warrior Forum. And if you want to check more information, head to warriorforum.com. And I'm going to be making my first video. I see a lot of questions about people how to make money online. Usually it's how to make money, and then the next word is online. So I'm going to be showing you an overview of what you need to understand to really get the whole concept of making money online. This is going to be like a mini course. It's actually kind of long, and I'm going to be using only mind maps because for me it's the easiest way to technically to understand my own mental process. Now, hopefully you understand my accent. So here we have the word, the magic word is money, right? And the whole point is how do we can actually start making money today. Now, the first thing is, let me make it very clear. This is not easy. So I'm going to put these points. This is the disclaimer. Disclaimer is what no one really wants to tell you about anything to do with earning money. The first thing is, it's not easy, okay? It's not easy because there's always going to be a competition. So actually, it's not easy. It's not easy. You're going to have to work, and this is something that people usually hate. So you have to produce, work, and also you have to provide some value to the community, to the world, to your market audience, to your industry. That's the way that normal businesses work, okay? You pay for an ice cream because the ice cream has some flavor and it's good and I want to get the ice cream. It's a normal exchange between money and potentially something that has some value. So the disclaimer is that none of the things I'm going to tell you is the way to do it, but it's my opinion. And even more important, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat, okay? And the idea is that there's many ways you can actually earn some money online or actually start building a side business. This is for people that are looking to run a side business. And I'm going to give you some ideas, and hopefully you take the ideas and then you explore them further. And there's tons of resources out there. You want to get more information, go and check the Warrior Forum. Can actually help you a lot. Okay, so let's remove the disclaimer. Let's go straight to the big question. How do we make money online? There's a few ways to make money online, and the first one I'm going to talk about literally is the most easy one, is that you provide some type of service to people, okay? And this has been for 1,000 years, okay, has been happening. So if you are a shoemaker, you make shoes, but obviously you can't do that online so easily. So services is where you actually provide a normal service as a freelancer to a company looking for any kind of job, okay? So let's say that I'm going to look for a logo design, and you are a great logo designer. So then you offer me the logo service, and I'm going to pay you money for that, okay? How much money do I pay you? It depends completely on you. Now, there's a lot of services out there you can actually do, and this is what we call the freelancer angle. And funny was, you can actually check this. The amount of jobs that there are, that is absolutely mentally insane how many jobs are in a site like freelancer.com that obviously is the owner of the Warrior Forum. So freelancer.com shows you tons of jobs available out there. So this is the plug for freelancer. But there's many sites out there, and obviously you can offer this service. Let's talk a little bit more in depth through a freelancing site, okay? Or you can actually build your own site. So this is your own site. And even more important, you can actually combine them. Or you can actually go to a marketplace, for example, Warrior Forum, okay? And you can actually combine the three of them to provide your own service. Now, that is how you become potentially a freelancer. And then the advantage of this is that eventually you can, if things are going well for you, you can expand and you can become your own agency. Now, what kind of service? There's a lot of services, but obviously the main service we're focusing here online is services that you can deliver online. So we're talking about coding, writing articles, doing SEO, doing graphic design, doing logo design, whatever. So this can actually be applied to almost anything, or you could become a virtual assistant, or in many cases, the person that is going to hire you tells you what they need you to do. So this is the way to go, and it's a very easy way to start. And let me explain why this is a great way to start. It's a great way to start because the investment is very low, okay? It's actually you're spending your own time. Therefore, the risk is lower. yeah, you may have bad experiences. You may not get all the money that you need, but you're going to get an insane amount of experience, and that experience is going to allow you to understand what is mainly the industry or the service that you should offer. Now, in this case, the king of the jungle is the marketplace. The marketplace tells you what they need, and it's your job to provide a good service. So if you are a horrible logo designer, if you're crappy in what you do, it's not going to work, okay? This is very important. But if you're a great logo designer and you produce a kick-ass service at a great price, the market is going to feed you constantly with more orders, and that is the way that providing a service works. Once you have your own site, you can automate the process, and you can actually even become a ninja at becoming like the leader or the guru in a freelancing site or the marketplace. And all these kind of sites usually have people that are verified, sellers, or they're experienced sellers. And that means the more that you do, the more brownie points you get in that community. So this is how actually selling a service works, okay? Cool. So now let's move along to a different ways of making money online, or using the internet. So the first thing that we can actually do, and this is actually kind of like a complex topic, you could do 1,000 videos about this, is making money by selling something that is not yours. And this is called affiliate. It's affiliate marketing. Initially it sounds like drop shipment, but this is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is you're going to promote a product that someone else is selling, someone else is delivering, and someone else is actually providing the support. Your only job is to literally bring the traffic. And this, my friends, traffic is the most complex concept in the world regarding websites. It's complex because we're always chasing for traffic. So you never hear someone saying, oh, I have too much quality traffic, okay? We always want more traffic. So the traffic is what's going to give you potentially more sales, because you're going to get paid a percentage of the income of the product. So let's say that if the product is $100 and they're giving you 10%, it means that every time that you actually make a sale, you are going to make $10, okay? So that is more or less the whole idea with the affiliate system. The affiliate system has an advantage, and is that you can start right now, okay? You can start, automatic, you can start today, and your only goal is to identify how are you going to bring attention to this product, the affiliate product. Now, we can be affiliate of many things, so you can actually be an affiliate of digital products, okay? Of potentially, let's say like ebooks or courses, or you can be an affiliate of software. This is one of my favorite ones, if I'm going to promote something, because in many cases with software, you can get paid, this is very important, recurrent. And this is pretty cool. It means that you sold a product and they give you $10, but they tell you, you know what, we give you $10 every single month, the client stays with us. So that is actually very, very sexy, because if the client stays for 1 year, I'm going to make $100, $120 in that year. Now we can also promote physical products, okay? So let's say, like real products. And this is real products. Yeah, the real products, okay? You can actually get them on the post. And in this case, the perfect case scenario is that, like Amazon, okay? So Amazon is one of the most famous affiliate systems in the world, because you can actually go tomorrow and promote anything you want in Amazon, and Amazon will actually pay you money directly. Okay, they will actually pay you if someone goes to Amazon and buys a product. Now, the best part is they will pay you if they buy any kind of product, and this is very interesting. So, if you're promoting something very small, let's say like a small cable for an iPhone, and then someone goes and buys a complete iMac, you got to get commission on the iMac also. So it makes it very interesting. And this is the affiliate system, and obviously you can actually promote. So let's talk about how you can actually build this as a business. So you can actually build this as a business by talking, okay, mainly by providing content about the topic that you're going to be promoting. So let's presume that I'm going to be talking about, this is typical example in affiliate marketing, about coffee machines. So one of the things I'm going to do with coffee machines is I'm going to make a blog where I'm going to review 100 coffee machines, okay? And then my blog is going to have 100 pages, every single page about a coffee machine. And I also, it's going to be my blog, right? So it's going to be blog, but at the same time, I'm going to make a video talking about the 100 machines. So I'm going to have also YouTube channel, potentially, and then I can actually also go out there to other sites, let's say Coffee Machine World, I don't even know if it's real, and I can actually go and promote my content in those websites, or I can actually go to Quora, for example, or I can actually go to LinkedIn. I don't even know if LinkedIn is the market for coffee machines, but I can actually produce so much content that when people are Googling the information about this, I'm going to be able to find my website, hopefully with SEO. It's a completely different story. And people are going to arrive to my website, they're going to click on the link, and hopefully they're going to be buying the product. Now, it's not so easy because all products convert different. So that is one of the biggest problems when we're talking about market research. And we're going to be launching a course about market research, so stay tuned, because market research is super important, because you really need to understand mainly the intention of people buying a product. And I'm going to explain this very quickly right now. So for example, I used to be working before on the jewelry industry, okay? And one of the things that happens is that you can actually have young girls, okay, looking for wedding rings. And actually, this is a true story. Many young girls around 15 or 18, when they're in the spare time, they're looking for wedding rings, okay? It doesn't mean they're going to be buying the wedding ring. This is very interesting, right? It means they're actually browsing. I mean, they're hoping, they're dreaming, whatever. And potentially the traffic for wedding ring is awesome, but it doesn't mean people are going to be buying the wedding ring. Now, funny-wise, the keyword platinum wedding band is the kind of keyword that you put if you are actually looking to buy a wedding ring. So as you can see, potentially two different products, because they're not the same. A wedding ring and a wedding band are a little bit different, are going to have different intention in the purchase. And this is one of the important things when we're doing market research. Another thing to keep in mind is that potentially you can actually choose a product that has a great demand. This is awesome. I mean, you find an awesome product that has a great demand that people love, okay? But the problem is there's an insane competition. And the perfect example would be an iPhone or the new Samsung or the new, Pixel phone 2 that I think is awesome, by the way. So the new Pixel 2, the competition is going to be insane, that competition, for you to get that traffic that you need. So you always have to keep in mind that when you're choosing a product, that product needs to remain for a while. And then the problem that you have is that the competition is out there. So that's why sometimes it's kind of cool to find obscure markets. An obscure market doesn't mean that it's a weird market. It means that, well, funny-wise, there's not too many people promoting the product. And that's why when you're choosing an affiliate, you have to keep in mind that many cases you want to go for something that is evergreen, okay? And evergreen is, the perfect example is not the Pixel 2. Pixel 2 from Google, the new phone, is, I think it's called Pixel, is super popular right now, but I promise you in 2 years' time, it's not so popular when the Pixel 4 or Pixel 5 is in the market. So the main point to understand here is that if you're going for something that is evergreen, the efforts that you're putting to build your website are going to pay off in the longer term. So right now we have affiliate marketing, and that is my whole pitch about affiliate. So we have affiliate and we have services. Let's recap very quickly about the affiliate. The good things of the affiliate is that you can actually, bring traffic just with content. That I like it a lot, and content is video or writing articles. And also the cool thing is that you piggyback from a brand, right? So you use the brand to create trust, because if you are promoting the the Pixel phone, people already know the Pixel is a good product, and that you don't need money to start if you're willing to spend your time on content. At least you don't have to invest in building a product. So is the money is the smart use of money means that you don't really have to invest a lot of money. So let's put no investment. It's better. Although obviously any kind of business requires investment, okay, but it's less investment, okay, less investment than other endeavors, okay, like building your own product. Cool. So let's leave it like that because this is going to become the longest video in history of the internet. Now the next way of making money is, and I love this one. This is e-commerce, right? Now e-commerce, that is always e-commerce or e-commerce, whatever. E-commerce is very simple to understand. You're selling something. You're selling a product. And let's define that e-commerce is when you sell a physical product that will be shipped on the post. Let's use that as a framework. I know many people watching this video are going to start correcting me and taking notes, but just bear with me. We're trying to do this for beginners. So e-commerce, you sell a product, and in many cases, this product that you sell, you can actually have different options to sell it. So the first one is that you're selling the product that you own. It means that you actually literally build, there's a factory in place, you customize the thing, it's yours 100%, it's your invention, it's your baby. Or you're selling someone else's product and these people simply dispatch the product for you, and this is called dropshipment, okay? Now dropshipment, the idea of dropshipment is very simple, is you find a distributor of the product and then you build the site and you don't have to actually buy the product, okay? So you only order the product when people buy the product from you, and that creates a massive advantage, okay? That reduces the difficulty of entering the product, to selling these, because you don't really have to invest any money. You can build a site, you have a deal with the dropshipment company, and then you sell it. Now, obviously, there's disadvantages. First of all, is your markup, and markup is the money that you're going to make is going to be way less than if you actually produce your own, because you are not in control. And this is an important part to understand. You're not in control over the game, because this company that is your distributor, tomorrow they may say, you know what, Gabriel, we really like you. You have a great accent. I mean, you are super sexy, but we don't want to sell you the product anymore. We're going to sell it to your evil competitor number one. So then you are in trouble. When with your own product, what happens is you are in control over your product 100%. Okay, so this makes a massive difference. Okay, so when you go for e-commerce, if you really know what you want to do, if you have validated the idea, it means you know that it's going to work. Maybe going for your own product is the best way. But for anyone that is out there, the beginner, maybe dropshipping could be the first stage. So I'm just going to throw you some ideas for you guys to start looking at this and researching. Now, it's another way with e-commerce that makes life a bit easier, and is when you piggyback of an insane marketplace, with the biggest marketplace in the world, that is, once again, we go to Amazon. So it means what you're doing is you're technically getting a product and you're selling it in Amazon directly. You can actually do the same thing with something like eBay. eBay works completely different, but Amazon in this case offers something called Amazon FBA. We're actually launching a guide produced by the Water Forum about Amazon FBA, and don't quote me what FBA means for, stands for, I think is whatever, delivery, but the main point is that Amazon will deliver the products for you, so you can actually send all your products to Amazon, and Amazon is going to work as your distributor, so they become your drop shipment company directly. So you send all your products to Amazon, and Amazon dispatches the products for you. Now, with something like eBay, it's like an auction system, and it's also buy, but you will have to send the products. So someone buys one iPod from me, I have to go to a post office and send the iPod. With Amazon FBA, they literally, what they do is they actually, deliver everything. They deal with the logistics of the product. That makes life 10 times easy. Now, what is the advantage of this? The advantage of this is that you can also send from a distributor, tell the distributor in China, hey, you know what, send me all these to Amazon and Amazon will sell it. Now, what's the problem? You need money, okay? You need to, to invest. You need to have a serious investment because you need to buy the products and they need to be sent directly to Amazon. So potentially for brand new baby beginners, maybe it's not the best way to go, okay? Maybe something like drop shipment, it will be something easier because once again, you don't have to invest in buying these products. And this is one of the important parts to understand here. So in this overview that I'm giving you is all about for you to consider what is the best way, what is the best path, okay, for you guys to start bringing some revenue to your business. Now let's keep going, and I'm going to be going with other topics so you guys can actually have more idea. And please keep in mind that all these ideas are just my personal opinion, and I'm not advising you economically what to do. It's just after like 12 years of experience. Now there's 1,000 ways to make money online, so obviously I'm going to miss some of them, so just be patient. So one of the ways of making money online also is, it's called lead generation, okay? Is when you actually get paid for bringing leads to a business, okay? This is pretty interesting. It means when you actually, your job is to generate leads to any type of business. And this can be done in many ways or forms. So the first thing is that you know there's a business that is looking for people looking to join a gym. So you know that the gym is going to pay you $25 per lead, okay? So they're going to pay per lead. This is pretty important. And your job is to literally drive traffic to a page that in some cases the gym produces, or maybe you have to produce, and they're going to pay you per lead. Now, the advantage of this, the sky's the limit, right? You can actually send 100 leads and they pay you $20 per lead. So boom, surprise, surprise, you just made $2,000, okay? Or whatever. So that is an advantage. Now, the problem is that you have to come up with the traffic for the lead generation. And lead generation traffic is going to be a challenge because it all depends on the market, on the audience. So if it's going to be, we want to pay per lead for anyone that wants to go to a concert of Lady Gaga, then you're going to have to think, okay, who wants to go to a concert of Lady Gaga? Where are they hanging around? And where are these people spending time on? So potentially you realize that Lady Gaga traffic or market audience spends all their time where in Pinterest, okay, or Instagram. So you will have to find a way to attract people directly to that landing page via lead generation. Now, how can you do this? Well, let's talk a little bit about how you can actually drive traffic. And this applies to any kind of platform, okay? I'm just going to use lead generation as a typical example. I'm going to actually do it different. So the question is, how do we drive traffic here? I may remove this later on, but the traffic, we drive traffic usually in three ways. One is by getting people to promote us, okay? So it means we get affiliates promoting us. So you have an e-commerce site, funny-wise, if in the left side we saw affiliates, if you have an e-commerce site, you can get your own affiliates, okay? So that's actually kind of funny. You can actually promote, get people, you actually pay people to drive traffic to your site. Now the other one is, this is my favorite one, is organic. And organic is that comes naturally, it comes all the way fresh from Google. People just found you because you post content. For example, right now, if you visit the Water Forum, based on this video, this is organic, 100% organic, because I produced something that was valuable. I put the link, you click the link, and I didn't pay you for clicking the link. That is organic traffic. Now, the next one is paid traffic. And paid traffic is, sometimes we say paid traffic is where the big boys go because it's where people don't want to wait. Organic is like growing vegetables, and God knows that I'm catastrophic growing vegetables. So paid traffic means that you actually have the money, you pay for the traffic, and you know where the traffic is going to go. Now with lead generation, let's go back to lead generation. You can actually start driving traffic. Oh, what did I click? You can start driving traffic by paying traffic automatically, okay? And that is an advantage. Or you can actually use, so once again, you can use SEO. You can actually use paid traffic, or mainly organic. Now, organic and SEO is not the same, makes sense? I mean, organic can be also potentially social traffic. So social is that you are a superstar in Twitter and that you're promoting nonstop the concert of Lady Gaga, and you build an audience in Twitter. It's called Lady Gaga fan number one. And then obviously people are looking for Lady Gaga stuff, and they're going to find you on Twitter, and they click on your link and they go to the page. And guess what? Every time that someone fills the form, you get $20. Okay, that would be, I mean, pay per lead, and that is, it's kind of difficult. It's always, I mean, changes, and it depends on the industry. So that's why mentioning this in this case is slightly complex, because in many cases what you have to keep in mind is that you well, technically, okay, it depends on who's offering you the deal. And these industries change a lot of time, so it's a little bit complex in many cases. Okay, let's keep talking about making money, how to make money online. The other one that is very interesting is, it's called SaaS, and it's called means software business. Now, in software business, we can actually apply this. I'm going to expand a little bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about apps. Why? Because apparently I'm a ninja in apps. So we're going to talk about apps and web services. So software is where people actually pay you to use your software, and it's very simple. Think about this like Dropbox. That is a software business. Think about this as I don't know, something like, I don't know if you know project management tools, but something like Basecamp will be project management system, or even something like Office that works on the cloud. You have to pay them to use the software business. The same thing can apply. This could be applied to web, or potentially you can actually go for something like mobile apps. Now, mobile apps make money in different ways, and I'm going to be explaining that later on. Mobile apps make money directly by pay in-app purchases. It means you can actually go and buy something. You can buy an extra feature, or potentially they make money with advertisement. So this is the way that you can actually build, your business. Now, there's a problem with this, and is building apps is actually complex. Okay, you can actually build free apps in many cases. You can actually do something like AppGeyser. Potentially gives you the option of building apps where you can actually make revenue from ads, for example. So you can actually do it for free, but technically speaking, mobile apps, okay, is going to be something expensive, and this is not something easy. No one goes, I don't know what to do, let me launch an app. No, and a software business is super complex initially. You need to have a team of developers, and you need to know what you're doing, but actually it's an option of launching something. The advantage is that this is where the big companies, and this is where growth happens, because you get recurrent payment, right? And recurrent is beautiful, okay? We all love recurrent payment, especially in any online business. So the software business is going to be a very complex way of making money, especially if you're starting, okay? Now, many people are asking the question, okay, can I make money blogging? And no, you can't make money blogging, but your blog can make money, okay? So let me explain this a little bit. The blog can make you money. You don't make money based on the fact that you're blogging, okay? So we're talking about how you can actually make money with ads. So yes, you can make money with ads. I bought my first house combined by selling, info products and with ads. And this means that there's going to be ad companies that pay you for allowing them to post their ads in their sites. And this is a perfect example of Google AdSense, okay? So Google AdSense allows you to start earning money from your site, because they're going to pay you every time that someone clicks on their ad that is positioned on their website. And they're leveraging your traffic to make money from their advertisers. So the way it works is like a partnership, and that's how you can actually make money. And you can make money like this. You know the case scenario, perfect. Like YouTube, or a website when you see banners. And the whole catch with this is that you're going to need to be able to make money with ads, you're going to need your website. So the first thing is we're going to remove all this information. It means you need to have a platform, and the platform means that there's an area where you're adding content, people are having a look at the content, and then you make money from sponsors. So you need a channel, and the channel can be many ways. So potentially you have a YouTube channel where literally you get paid with AdSense. So it depends on the amount of views you're going to get paid. The problem of this is this formulas, and you're only going to get paid X amount of money based on what people are actually clicking and watching. So it's actually complex. You need a lot of traffic. The next way when it's a channel is potentially podcasting, right? So podcasting is you have a great podcast, people freaking love it, you're amazing, and you get a sponsor that says to you, you know what, man, I want to literally put my ad in your podcast, and then they're paying you a percentage that you negotiate. So that's another example of a channel. Or obviously the other one is a blog. You have a blog that is #1 blog in the world about Lady Gaga, and someone says to you, I want to put my Lady Gaga merchandise banner on your website, and then what happens is you negotiate directly, so it's direct deal, or potentially you don't want to deal with that guy and you want to go on the AdSense path. Now, I'm saying AdSense as an example. There's a lot of websites out there that can actually allow you to create some revenue with your traffic. And if you have traffic, then life is easy. So trust me, it's not very difficult to make money if you have traffic. I mean, the problem is the people that are trying to open a business and they don't have any traffic. So this all ends up with the whole idea that if you want to make money online, it's all based on you need to drive traffic to a platform. It means a website, it means a YouTube channel, it means something. And the important thing to understand is that you need to really evaluate what are you willing to do to achieve that. Now, before you freak out, yes, I'm going to delete this mind map. I know people are going to be asking me for the mind map, so I may actually save it right now. Save. Okay, saving file. Cool. Now it's saved, and it's safe because I'm going to delete a few things to give you the last part of the video, where is my disclaimer about how to effectively make money online. And this is based on 2018, the year that is coming. So there's no hype at all. I'm not trying to pump anything. I'm not trying to plug anything. I'm just trying to give you my opinion about the best way you can actually take action right now to make money. So the first thing is you need to be super focused what you're going to do. And my suggestion is that you specialize in one or two things. Now, one or two things means that you're going to be exploring these things, and one of the things you want to do is you want to fail fast. And by failing fast, it means that you want to be sure that you're learning fast. And learning fast, it means that you learn fast, but when you fail fast, you are not going on chaos mode. It means that you fail and you start again. Now, in the past, I mean, when we were failing, 50 years ago, people used to fail dramatically, hugely. Now we're going to be doing things lean. So when do things making money online, it has to be lean. And one of the most important things is you need to realize that to make money, you have to invest. Now, invest what? That's the interesting part. So you need to invest at least in something. It means in time, it means resources. Invest in content, invest in dedication, whatever. But it needs to be an investment of time or something to justify that you're going to make the money online, that you're going to make money, because otherwise it's not going to work. Building an app takes time, building software takes time, building a podcast takes time, making YouTube channel takes time. So the question is, what are you willing to do investment-wise? And this is also a question that goes on an emotional level. Okay, you're going to go lean, but also you have to put some emotional value to what you're doing. And at the same time, you have to do an analysis if what you're doing makes sense. Because you tell me, Gabriel, I want to be the next Facebook. No, you will not achieve that. It's not possible. You have no money. You don't have resources. You don't have the team. Forget it. So you have to be lean. You have to be emotional. You have to analyze, but you have to be also smart. Now, making money online is not easy. So let's base this right now. Let's make this very clear. This is not easy. So if it's not easy, my question is, what are you willing to do to take you out of the comfort zone? So it means, where is the effort? And this is an important part, is if you're going to achieve something that many people try to achieve, not many people manage to achieve, what are you going to do that is different from other people? Now, once you understand the effort, then you need to have a plan of action. And the plan of action is, okay, I want to achieve this amount, I want to achieve this goal, what am I going to be doing? And the funny thing is, the plan of action needs to be done on a daily basis. It means, what are you going to be doing every single day? And the most important thing every single day is to develop a strategy to bring traffic. Okay, so in many cases we have the plan, and the plan is super huge, but in many cases it's so big the plan is not counting daily activities to keep in mind every single time. Okay, so this is the way to go. Now in 2018, my theory, okay, not easy, sorry. My theory is that to make money online, to build a business, you have to provide an insane value to people. And why I'm putting insane value is because there's a lot more websites, a lot more information. So if you're going to be copy and pasting the same blueprint that someone is selling you or telling you, it's not really going to work until you bring something new to the table. So that's it, okay? There's so many ways of making money online. In theory, I would love to change the word of making money online to build a business online, because if you can see this, all these points are points that you have to keep in mind in a business. And funny was, you have to do this in any type of business out there. So my suggestion is, keep it lean. Don't, put emotion, but be smart and do an analysis of the market. Focus as much as possible in the goal in mind, okay? And you need to realize that it's an investment and it's not going to be easy. Therefore, you need to really sit down and understand how big are your goals, and if your goals are huge, you need to put a huge amount of effort. So listen, this is my video. I hope it helps. I just made this morning when I keep watching these questions over and over and over. People that are lost asking, how do I make money online? Okay, what's the next step, and what are the ways of making money online? And I know that my video is completely amateur, it's completely unprofessional compared to what you can find online, but I think I can give you some points out there if you're completely lost about ways to go regarding finding a revenue online. So that's it. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you want to get more information, go and check the Waro forum. I'm answering questions there, or ask me any questions on Facebook. Thank you so much. Bye.